Hello, welcome to another little rock and chill. It's a bit chilly actually, I've got the heater on, but my fingers are like bicycles. We're going to go and do a bit of Avowed. It's only just released, I think it was released late yesterday here in the UK, and it is amazing. I've been playing it today. This is not a first look. I've probably put a couple of hours in, maybe. But I am just loving this game. It's the RPG that I've been waiting for months. So let's, without further ado, trickle ourselves over there. Now, here we go. I just need to adjust the audio at my end because it's all a tad loud. There we go. And hopefully it'll be fine for you fine folk. Let me know if you need me to turn it up. We're going to be playing with a controller on GeForce NOW. Now the monitor that I'm playing on is a 1440 monitor at 120 frames per second, but you folks will be seeing it as 1440 50 frames per second. Now there's a reason for that, yeah, but it shouldn't matter. Either way, let's get in, because at some point I'm going to get slapped for music copyright. So yeah, I don't know anything about the history of the game. I believe it's a continuation of the story. And the first thing that any of you that have been following this game will notice is that I'm playing third person. Oh, hello. There's a bear over there. And in fact, it's hidden away in the accessibility settings, but all you have to do is hit the thumbstick, the right thumbstick, push in the right thumbstick, and you can switch between third person and first person. And it does it really well. Let's see if we can... Oh, flip, it's an even bigger bear. I'm also using the wand. You get an option... Well, you get loads of options because you can pick up weapons as you run through the game, from swords and bows and stuff all the way to this thing, which is my wand. It's kind of a mix of all the kinds of games that you'd expect it to be a bit. It's got a bit of Baldur's Gate going on in there and all sorts of stuff. But you're right there, my friend. This is my current companion. I think that the companions change as you progress through the game. So let's have a little butchery look in the bear cave and see what there's stuff to be had. There's some bits and pieces. The concept of the game, as with most of these games, is that you have a main mission and a load of side quests and sub-missions, which it's entirely up to you. You can go full pelt on the main mission, or you can deviate and build up your character. It is an RPG, of course, so building up your character is pretty important. So for instance, if we go to the main inventory, and here's my dude, we can zoom in, and you'll notice that he has something weird growing out of his head. This is all part and parcel of the story, which I don't want to give away, but you do get to choose what weird appendages, if any, your character has when you set up the original character. I gave him that because I thought it looked like a crown, and why not? I've also got the UI boosted in accessibility because I normally play on a TV about 15 feet across the room, so I tend to increase font sizes and subtitles and stuff, but we're playing on the computer now, so that isn't necessarily, but it'll stay. So as you can see down the left hand side, the usual stuff. You've got your armor, current armor, and weapons, as well as other stuff. There's some bits and pieces at the bottom there that I have yet to unlock, but looking at it close for the first time, it looks like a ring underneath the boots. And of course I've got my wand and a thing called the Common Grimoire of Elements, which gives you kind of additional wizardy powers. You don't have to run around as a wizard. You do choose an origin to your character, but you'll see that You can actually just equip it in any way that you want to and use it as you seem and see fit. So I'm running with the wand and the grimoire. That allows me to be back a little bit, so I don't have to do the whole close combat thing, which a lot of folk like to do, and I don't. I'm just going to zip over here and select the stream, make sure that we're live, because that would be focusing. Yeah, there we are. And we have one concurrent viewer. Hello, concurrent viewer. Right, let's get back to the game. Do-be-dee-doo. Here we go. Big thank you to GeForce Now, of course, the guys at NVIDIA, for the ultimate tier of GeForce Now. The channel has been supported by GeForce Now for a long time, and we are very grateful. You can upgrade all your stuff. You can do that from a camp of your own making, and you can buy additional bits and pieces if you want to as well when you're down at villages and such. Any road up? Let's wander in here. I haven't oh look, we've gone up a level. When you visit places for the first, oh look out, we've got our amulet, which is I think what we were just looking at. And you saw there that the glow on the character was a kind of goldeny glow, so it has that standard RPG kind of colour scheme. Let's pick up some of these bits and pieces. There's a bow over here that looks like a common green one. So if it follows the kind of colour scheme of most RPGs, it's kind of white, green, blue, purple, gold, in that sort of order. And then you have, in the newer RPGs, you have that deep red, like Diablo, which means super duper ultra. And there's a thing down here, look, a trapper's log. We'll grab that. There is a limit to what you can carry, the same as most of these things. Of course, if you wanted to, you could install mods if you're playing it on a PC, which will no doubt relieve yourself. I don't know actually at the moment how I'm looking for weight. Down the bottom, there you go, 83.5 with a solid 132 as a maximum. We had a new viewer and we lost a new viewer. Must have been looking at the inventory. What did it? But anyway, 83.5. So we've got some way to go. But at some point, I will get rid of these odds and sods, these bits and pieces that I'm not actually using. Right, let's equip this somewhere. There it goes. It's now equipped. And it says the soot black iron of this ring is etched with detailed depictions of various leaves and berries and is coated with a thin sheen of ichor. On closer examination, the depictions represent some of the most poisonous plants known in the world. Either way, it does critical hits deal a poison damage. So as we kill things, they die quicker, basically. We have a point for our character, so we can go and increase our attribute points. I don't know, maybe we'll go intellect. Why not? I don't know. I tell you what I've been doing is dexterity, because it increases your attack speed and your action speed. Health is not too bad. I'm playing on story mode. You know me. I don't do the whole Monsters Souls-like roguelite stuff. I love enjoying these games for the exploration. The fact that there's the occasional conflict is okay, but I don't want it to get in the way, which is why I choose story mode, and it works for me. Maximum stamina. Yeah, let's go with the resolve. There you go. Let's bang that on there. And we've also got a new ability point as well. So we can increase, either these can be increased, I think, or we can unlock something new. Looks like we're in a position to unlock something new. Maybe not on that one. No, the companion, Kai. He can be given something. What are these? Unbending defense. Kai steals his mind to regenerate health and increase his damage. With a mighty leap, Kai crashes down upon the enemies, stunning and taunting all nearby enemies. Or when Kai's health is reduced to 0, he revives himself by restoring 50% of his maximum health. That's got to be the one, surely. If they die in combat, you can revive them if you can get to them, but they come back to life anyway when the combat's over. Also, this little thing has Kai's icon on it, which means that we can choose his ability to blast it open. But this is a thing. I think we'll do our own. There he goes. So he set fire to that. The thing I was going to say was that every time I've tried to use his skill, it says he needs a target. I've never been able to work out what it is that he needs to target. But anyway, let's have a look. We'll pick up this little common dagger. Not that it'll give us any advantage, and we'll end up probably breaking it down or selling it, but until such time as we can't carry anymore, we need to kind of pick everything up, really. We have good health, full health. We have stamina. Here's another one that we need to get him to break up. So, fire over there, my friend. Thank you very much. What I've discovered in this game is that there's a lot to discover. So, don't just run through an area. There's usually something up on a platform, maybe. There's loads of black bear that we're destroying here. I'm using a heavy attack by holding down the right trigger. Okay, spears. We have a spear. We have a new weapon. Coming thick and fast. I'm sticking with the wand. It's, it's that kind of Harry Potter game. If you've ever played the Harry Potter game, which is amazing. It just allows you to kind of hit and run and back off. Whereas, of course, if you're using the close quarter combat stuff like the swords and things, you're very likely to end up getting attacked and downed. Something's still not complete. Didn't I open this chest? I thought I did. Yeah. Now, there's nothing wrong with first person at all. I kind of got so used to playing third person these days. Most games have kind of favoured the third person. And that's why I am sort of, this looks fairly deep. Can we swim it? No. There have definitely been chests at the bottom of pools. Now, obviously there's a platform up there, so almost... See, I don't think he can do these brambles. We'll give him a go, I suppose. No, didn't think so. That was my own wizard ability. You see them down there with the left trigger. So I can hold down the left trigger and then choose, depending on the controller, which of these that I want to use. The Y one is a sort of a shield bubble that gives you protection, and the others are ice, lightning, and a fan of fire. They can be upgraded as well, as can pretty much everything. Little health potion. We have full health, so we'll stock it. We've got 5 there. The great thing about the old story mode is that we don't get a lot of damage. Okay, so we can get up there by getting Kai to blast his way through. Again, got to get used to using the right thumbstick. There we go, back into third person. Hello, viewer. Thank you for joining. Just sit back and chill and relax as we kill a few bears. Pick up some stuff along the way. There we go. Oh, being spoken to. This voice thing is to do with the main quest that we're currently on. So if you've just joined, just to recap, you can indeed flick between first person and third person. Now, it's interesting because I haven't watched any of the pre-launch or post-launch streams, but certainly all of the videos that I've ever seen of the game have only ever shown it, and screenshots have only ever shown it in first person. So that was a right royal surprise to discover that we can flick into third person. And as I said, it's entirely up to you if you want to go third or first. It doesn't really matter. They're both really smooth experiences. I'm not sure if it tells us how long I've played this for. There we go. Play time at that point was 3 hours. If we do a quick new save and then have a look, 3 hours and 19 minutes is the amount of time that I've played so far. You can jump down from fairly high levels without doing any major damage, which is pretty cool. There's a dude talking to us over there. So better go and find out what he wants.
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
'Tis Ambassador Fulson Hillgard, whoever he may be. Oh, that bear looks like it's a monster bear, which means we probably want to use our shield. We can see his health at the top, so he's a... okay, let's try that one. Didn't. So let's use his blunderbuss. Oh, Kai's blunderbuss. I don't know if you can turn off this shield thing. I don't really need it while I'm playing sniping with the wand. There we go. And now I think we can try... Some of these I've never used. Oh, burn, baby, burn. Nice. Let's go back into first person. Frying tonight. Right, that's the end of him. What did we get? We got a bear claw and there was something there. Yeah, there it is. Goody gumdrops. Right, so let's go back and see old Hildegard. Grab a few of these things. Oh, who's this dude? Loads of stuff. Adra, which is an upgrade material. Medium stack of silver pfennings, which is currency. Turquoise, which of course is a gem. Let's grab all the stuff that this dude's got. We're going to get to the point where we're going to be very, very heavy soon. Where are we on the old inventory? 100. Yeah, I'm going to start getting rid of some of this stuff soon. Look at all these potions and things. That's the upgraded thingy bob. Weapons. I see a lot of these. Common dagger. Forgotten soul pod. The caustic sap that weeps. The weeping sap. Unflinching duty, which is the shield I think we just picked up. But I can't hold the shield and the wizardy stuff, the grimoire stuff. As cool as I guess it is. So I think the thing to do is decide sort of as you go along what build you kind of want your character to have. For me, I as I say, I like the whole wizardy thing from a distance. But you know, you might want to go with a full-on sword and shield combo. Well, hello, Ambassador.
Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
If, and it's not my favourite mechanic, you're not a massive fan of the whole dialogue Baldur's Gate thing. There's plenty of it. The wink. Don't thank the gods, thank me. You must be the Adiran ambassador. Are you all right? This is no place for diplomats. Stare at him quizzically. Let's be nice.
I can manage.
The graphics are really good on this. The textures are really good. And everything that I've played so far has been faultless.
And you must be our imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I have an urgent missive from the Emperor for you, Ambassador.
Keep it close until we're back at the embassy.
I might do the voice. And then I speak because he's silent. Our character says nothing. Everybody around him talks. We don't talk.
Can he be trusted?
It's so funny. Keep talking like that, Ambassador, and Kai might start mistrusting us. I don't want that one. Kai offered to accompany me, and he's had my back so far. Chance brought us together, not trust. Trusted with what? What do you say, Kai? Can we trust you?
I've worn a lot of uniforms in my day.
Oh, fish man.
A humble scramble route trying to get by and help others do the same. I hope.
I've trusted him. And he looks a bit like Telly Savalas.
Charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear I killed.
Every now and then, a little head
A
shake.
little too wild of late.
Just to, wake up a tad. And while they're talking, Vanguard Scout, that is the character that I chose. This place is called the Living Lands for a reason, Ambassador. You should have been prepared. That bear had the dream scourge. We should leave now or risk meeting the Claviger's
Not
fate.
before I've had the chance to tidy up some. We heard alarming reports of a blight.
blight?
Illness. The changes in the
Rapidly, we track the corruption all the way here. And I haven't got to level whatever of intellect yet, so it doesn't give me a suggestion on that one. This corruption is what the Emperor sent me to investigate.
The situation is more dire than I imagined.
A dire
We
wolf.
need a plan of action before whatever.
Come to us. Commune with us. Yeah, this is this voice thing that I don't know yet. It's not been revealed. I think it's a plant or a tree or something. Hence the growth.
Can you hear me?
Which is a bit like The Last of Us, where they have the stuff growing out of them. I'm fine, Ambassador. I've been hearing a voice in my head. I don't know. I don't understand what it wants. Just a bit lightheaded. Be truthful.
Fascinating.
The Emperor trusts your judgment. So do I.
You know something of.
I'm going to try something. See what I mean? Dialogue goes on and on, which is the downside. But it is, there's plenty of the swords and sorcery folk RPG that love this. I'm going to try something with the Adra. Kai, be prepared to catch me if I pass out. Okay, let's do it.
Right behind you.
Let's do it with the
Be
Adra.
careful. Take it slow.
What am I doing with the Adra? Let's go in. Equipment upgrades. Go, do we... Oh, what did it say? Examine the Adra pillar. Oh, it's that green thing up there. Let's go and see what happens as we commune with the Adra. Cutscene.
It is you. Come closer.
It is me.
Feared you were but a dream.
I can't move. It's cutscene.
We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
Thank you for joining me this fine evening, by the way. If it is evening, might be morning, could be afternoon. Could be a whole other time plane from a different quantum level. You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want? We? Who are you? Whatever you are, stay out of my head. Let's do this. Let's do the second one.
Colony of insects. The many united by one.
Colony of insects?
Mycelia twining through the loam. Taking and giving.
You don't want nothing twining through your loam.
We are the ache in the land. The roots that run deep.
Let me know in the chat if you need me to turn up the volume. At the moment, I've got it up to about 50%. Anything higher than that, and it could get a bit loud.
You too are
In your strangeness. Let's set that aside. What's wrong with the Strangleroot? Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know who's godlike I am? Whatever you are, I don't have time for this. Can you tell me what's wrong? I'm going to go with the second one.
godlike.
I mean, I don't know what impact any of this has on the actual story.
Why would you belong to another, shackled to their will,
Poor old Will.
shackled like us,
You can press
festers and seats and
A on an Xbox controller or X on a PlayStation controller if you want to speed on the dialogue. Fort Northreach, the bear. Poor bear. Camembert, if you're not going to get out of my head, just tell me. Okay, let's do the second one.
no, not its fault. Fear.
We fear the rot.
It is an infection. We feel the pain.
So there's an infection. It's a bit like
It overwhelms
not Wild West.
if an animal sick
What was the Horizon Zero Dawn West one?
agony.
I forget. Anyway, it's a bit like that, with the kind of stuff creeping about the place. Close the wound. Disinfected. What was the question? If an animal sickens after a fight as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Well, I killed it. I mean, I've got to be honest. Put the poor thing down so it doesn't cause harm to itself. Leave it. Now, I'd love to close the wound and disinfect it, but can I?
Nurse it. Care for it.
Grow it like the vines. The vines.
Once, perhaps.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangle root. Can you help or not?
Thought, like motion in the rot festers.
We could suck the poison out. Ooh, misses.
Let green things grow in its butt.
A favour for a favour. I'm going to do something. Got to do a side questy thing.
When we ask
Yeah, I'm up for a bit of help. Yeah, of course I will, dude.
favor for a favor, then
Totally.
this place shall heal.
Ah.
And you shall know our power. Retire. New again this.
I wanted to see the insects. Yeah, okay. We communed. Oh, look at this. It's opening up an entrance or an exit. Yeah. But did it tell us what favour we needed to... Godlike ability, Dream Touch. I think it's my first one, actually. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delamgun, Dream Thralls and Vessels. Open the ledger menu with that button to view your godlike ability in the abilities screen. Okay, that I will.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did.
Miraculous.
You look like you were in.
What happened to...
And more dialogue. Something reached out to me through the Adra. I wouldn't know where to begin, and you wouldn't believe me. I'll just go with the first one.
You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted, or cursed, with such talents. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear
Ludwig.
this. I've agreed to share my findings with... Not that she has any interest in ecology.
Oh yeah, I've yet to meet her.
She is obsessed with our security.
She leads or she heads up this local
Around the
town.
corner.
That's her problem. I'm here for the Dream Scourge. Shouldn't the Steel Garrett report to us? She's not wrong. The Living Lands is clearly a dangerous place. That's the neutral option.
Perhaps, but danger takes many forms. The Steel Garrote. We have our interest in the Living Lands, and they have theirs. They
Speed
have their
through.
way, and they'll...
Right, I'll go my own way. I don't get in anyone else's.
Good. That we'll talk more at the...
Oh yeah,
Envoy,
Paradise.
what
That's the
you've
name of the
done here
town.
is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Fist
Just
bump.
watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
And off he goes. There he goes. He's right, but you coming with us, mate? Let's see, they're walking with us. I do believe they are. Right, let's go and have a look at this quick godlike ability that we've been given. Oh, here we are. So that's our first one, Dream Touch, and we've got others which have yet to unlock, and then they have siblings leading to a master godlike ability. Okay, well, we'll see how that works. Let's have a little wander through here, I think. Go to first person.
Can she?
It's gorgeous. Such a beautiful game. And up again. Where are we going? Oh, up here. And again. And then back to third person. And grab that.
Full of surprises, envoy.
Equipment upgrade available. Yeah, we've got... I don't know if we can... Actually, it's quite interesting because you've got the compass in the corner, which, as is fairly standard with these kinds of games, when you play on a TV at 10 feet away, which I do normally, all those little icons are kind of meaningless, but The X, I believe, means a dead thing that has something you can collect, and there it is indeed. Copper and iron, so we'll grab those. And now it's gone. And then I think that's a camp
The path to Paradise is a
symbol.
road, but I can find my way back.
A skeleton. Yeah, so that top thing at the top is the kind of way you need to go for the mission. Oh, we can climb up here. Or just grab it or something, I don't know. It wants me to do something with a hand. Let's go back into... Oh, there we go, we can just grab it. Sometimes it's easier to just flick it into first person. So we're going to just drop down here. I think there was a cave. Yeah, there we go. And a backpack. Backpack. With loads of stuff in. We are... Oh, I've got a new grimoire. But have a look at that and see if it's a more powerful grimoire to the grimoire that I'm carrying. Weapons. I've got way too much stuff here. Look at all this. See, I think these are like grenades. They've got so they've got like one use, but I've not really used them, to be honest. Anyway, my grimoire, which is somewhere. Where is it? Grimoire. There it is. All right. So there's two of those. One has a 20% ability cooldown, so it's better, even though it's a minus. You want that to be, I think you want it to be a higher number. And then a minus 15 cooldown. The other one has the same. I think they're literally identical, aren't they? And I don't think it has any more. Oh, here we go. Chill blades, jolting touch. And that has the same, doesn't it? And I don't think there's any difference between those two. So we will, we can stash all these in the camp. Oh, that's quite useful. How are we doing on the weight? We're okay on the weight. We've got another 29 that we can go. See, I'd really love to use this. It's like a gold. It's a good one. But if I use that, I can't use me grimoire, which is a bit of a blow. I don't think. Yeah, see, it replaced the grimoire. Oh, Grimmy. Ah, okay. They stack, interestingly. I mean, they don't, but they do. Right. Out of the way, me dude. That's a camp there. That thing there indicates that we can set up a camp. I don't know that you can fast travel to camps. I'm just going to have a quick look around the area and grab stuff. More bits and pieces. But the good news about a camp is you can use it to upgrade your stuff and craft as well. So you can make new bits and pieces if you so desire.
Old fella who used to live here ended up in one of the shanties by the dock.
I've yet to break one of these and find anything in it, but the fact that it invites you to do it kind of lures me. Aha, chest. Open sesame. Softwood, which is an upgrade material, which we would definitely need if we were seriously wanting to upgrade stuff. So that camp was quite useful. Anything hidden away at the back of here? As I said earlier, it's really important to scout. Oh, look, there's a phantom. No, I want to build me camp. I'll come back and take you guys on.
This one's mine.
No, it's happened. Hey-ho. Wow, they're taking some... Oh, look, they've turned my dude into some kind of ice affair. Let's go with... Find out what one does the damage to a phantom. Well, fire definitely did.
But who's counting?
Okay, good news. Can we collect anything from these phantoms? It's a fairly simple conflict. Yeah, there's something there. Spirit residue. Right, let's go and set the camp up. And then we'll look to upgrade and what have you. There's a thing. There's like a piggy thing. I don't think you're meant to just go around and willy-nilly kill the critters. They don't seem to be too bothered with you. I'm just looking at the detail. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, let's get back up onto the old camp and set up a waystone. Yeah, what I meant to say earlier was I need to look at the map and see if you can indeed fast travel. Enchanting station, workbench, stash. Nothing in there, but we might put some bits and pieces in there in a second.
You seem much better suited to it.
A bed. Right, okay. So before we do all that, I just want to have a look at the map, because I rarely do. There we are, there's the map. Oh, what does the X do then? Dawnshore. So this is the area that we're in. We haven't found any ancient mystery memories, any bounties. We do have fast travel beacons, so that must be this thing. No parkour caches, party camps, which is what we've got 2 of 4. We can set 4, and strangled Adra, whatever that is. But I'm intrigued as to these fast travel beacons. This is where we be down here. Look. Him. Oh no, it crashed. No! Flipping heck. Well, that was good. That's the game. It's not GeForce. I don't think it is. Let's close out. No, we're still in GeForce. So, what a shame. And thanks for joining today as well. Bless you. Well, that was darned annoying. So what we'll need to do is let's have a look at some of these screenshots. I've just got to give it a second because it has to kind of purge your machine and throw a new one in. But, the good news is we'll start with a new computer, essentially. Look, there's another companion yet to join us, and looks like Kai is still hanging about, so maybe he's a long-term companion. Maybe that's the bear we just killed. You see, he's using the grimoire and a sword. You can kind of use any combinations, really, that you want to. So let's try going back in. Oh, GeForce Now crashed, so it was more likely to have been GeForce Now in truth than it was the game. Ba-da-ba-ba. You can hear me, that's fine. So it was a new install of GeForce Now on this machine, and we'll ignore that little machine it says there. So yeah, it was probably almost certainly GeForce Now on the Mac, just to confirm where we are. So we've gone, this proves that it was the local application, not the game, because I've logged straight back into the game at the same point, at exactly the same point that we left it. So that proves that it was the game. So there is party camp, and it does actually say travel here, so I'm guessing that we can do that. And there's another party camp, and it says I can travel there. So that's quite useful to know. You can fast travel your way around. This is a beacon that I can travel to as well. And that is where we need to go. So we may as well. And there's one there. That's where we came in, another travel point. So that's useful to know. Oh, and there's one there. Okay. So I'm going to fast travel to here. I don't know that it costs us anything. Do you want to travel to Ivona's Threshold Party Camp? I do. And all the stuff's there. We can do the whole upgrade your armory and all that malarkey. And we definitely need to stash some stuff because we're not using a lot of those bits and pieces. So far, every time I've gone to a party camp, they've been at night. What was that? What did that just say to do? It said something. Have I got something to use? Oh yeah, I do. I have points. What do points make? they make this. So I can't unlock that yet. I need to be rank 5 to unlock that. Can I unlock this? I can. What does it do? Restores 20% more health, and essence and bonus effect durations are increased to 20%. And then that one, parry, steady aim, holding your power attack with a bow or a gun, slows time by 25%, but I'm using the wand. Or there's fighter. So we're going to do these top level ones. Armored grace, decrease the stamina penalty for medium and heavy armor. Shield bash, constant recovery after taking damage, slowly regenerate 50% of the last amount of your health. That's got to be the one. Let's go with that one. Let's do it. Good. Okay. We've used up all the points. Right. So let's have a little looky poo. So we're going to have a look at the upgrade bench first. And we'll look at upgrading the grimoire if we can. Do we have enough bits? We do. We do. So we can upgrade that one. Boom. Up to the next level. And you can actually see the colour scheme there. There you go. So green is common. Most of our stuff is common right now. Then it's blue for fine, purple for exceptional, and red for superb, which, as we say, is typically the thing. We're now out of softwood. We could go and buy some, or we can find it. So we can't do any more there with that one. Now you can see with this unflinching duty, it added to the end. This is a legendary, so this goes beyond the red. So this is a really good piece of kit. And in fact, it's worth a chunk to sell it, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to sell it. What I'm going to do is go up through the weapons and look at the materials needed for upgrade. Some of them, like this one, which we're currently wearing, we can upgrade it. So it looks like it goes 3 upgrades on each level. Excuse me, 3 upgrades on each level, and then it upgrades you to the next quality. 3 next, 3 next, in that rotation. But you're probably going to find these things at a higher level as you progress through the game, standard stuff. So you kind of want to ask yourself, is it worth upgrading common items? Because you don't normally do that in an RPG. You would just replace them or buy them. The only reason I upgraded my grimoire is because I haven't found anything higher level yet. And I kind of feel like I'm going to be using it for a bit. So, but that unflinching duty, though, that's a soft, sweet piece of kit. So looking at these dudes, what am I currently wearing? That one. See, it's a level 15. And you can craft as well, but we don't have any crafting materials. So let's just go back and have a look at the inventory. The usual thing, it's the same with Divisions, the same with Destiny. Baldur's Gate, you can spend as much time checking out your gear. Should I upgrade it? Is it better than this? Da-dee-dee-dee-dee, as you do playing the actual game. So this is really cute. You'll see that there is an eye symbol next to the court gloves, and that's because I am actually transmogrifying the look of the court gloves onto the metal braces. So you can actually choose, if you want to, if I remove the transmog, there it is, I can go back and add. I just thought they looked pretty cool against the white. And equally, equally, I'm using the common robe look on the common male hauberk. So if I remove that's what he would actually look like. But I like the look of this robe, you see. That's why I've put it on there. Anyway, let's have a quick look. We've picked up some stuff. Common breastplate is 2% less damage reduction, but it's 5 higher on essence. So maybe it's worth suffering the drop in 2 for the extra 3, I guess. Extra 5 on... Oh, no, that says that's... That says it's minus. Oh, yeah, because it's gone the other way. Yeah. So it will be less, 5 more. Okay, let's switch to that one. Or there's this one, but that's 16. It's a whole bunch down. It's not very good. And we'll break it up in thingy bob. And then you've got all this stuff. See, I'm using the wand, which has 17 physical damage. Which, apart from the bow, which I keep on me, because the bow is still quite useful, the hammer has quite a lot of damage, to be fair. That's got 37 in comparison to the wand. But the wand is like a rapid fire thing. Versus the hammer, which takes forever to wield. Which is why I stick with it, and I'm going to. So let's go to the stash. Where's my stash? Where's it gone? There it is. And let's whack the unflinching duty in there. I don't know why I've got 2. Oh, that one, is that one the higher level? Yes, it is. So I've even got the wrong level. Excuse me, I've got the wrong grimoire. Switch to that one. That's better. That one's a higher level. Yeah, so we've now got minus 28% ability cost. But that one says it's at 7.5% better. Huh? Oh, ability cost. Don't know. All these minus numbers confuse me. Okay, so common sword. I'm inclined to break it up for materials, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to the bench. In like a week's time, this is like everything becomes completely second nature, doesn't it? Common sword. I'm going to hold it to break it down. Wrong one. There it goes. Common dagger. Same thing. Common thingy bob. We're not wearing it, are we? I think we stopped wearing it. Just gives you materials, helps with upgrading stuff. Common breastplate, we're wearing that one. Common spear. Those were in, I think those were in the stash. Oh, I hope I haven't got rid of that flinching shield. No, surely not. I've got 2 bows, have I? That's a good one, that. Let's get rid of that one. It's a fairly, I think it's a, I don't know. I'm loath to break stuff up at this moment in time because so early in the game we might suddenly realise that we got rid of something really good. I just want to make sure I didn't destroy the, there it is. The unflinching, which is the only piece of legendary that we have. Okay. Well, we've lightened our load a bit. We're now down to 64 out of 132, so that's good news. I don't think we can do a secondary yet, can we? I do. No. Right, one final look at this, because I've not been able to do this yet. We've got materials for enchantments, but we don't have anything to enchant, basically. Righty-ho, let's break camp. We've got to go over to... Oh, hang on a minute. Let's upgrade the armour that we're wearing very quickly. Can we do that? Yes, we can. We may as well put it up a level. It's all good. And I think we can upgrade the spear. Is there much point? Oh, we can upgrade the grimoire, but oh no, that's the one. That's the one. That's 35. I actually want to break that one down. But when you go in here, yeah, that's that one. Let's break it down. Let's get rid of it. There we go. And that might give us, no, I thought it might give us enough materials to level that one up, but we need a lot more. Right, good. Okay, so the next thing you do is you leave the camp. It forces you to have a little sleep. Exit here, and we'll go and see the next part of that mission. Here we go! Now then, where were we? Over this direction. So we can jump in a single bound. It turned us into third person. Into the lake. Or the river. And message from afar. Let's have a quick look at the map. And see what it says. It says, enter the city of Paradis. Where are we? Oh, we're literally entering the city, if we can. But it doesn't look like we can here. To find a side entrance. Pick that up. I do like the fact that you can switch between first and third. Oh no. I hate dialogue. And right, okay, let's go up here. I wonder if the character was ever meant to talk. I know with the recent heresy update for Destiny, the voice of the ghost doesn't appear, and it's to do with the writers and actors strike back along. They literally couldn't record the voice of the ghost. It's possible it could have been the same thing. Oh, what the heck just happened? I got shot. Oh. It looks like I'm going back to where we were. Why did I get killed? Well, that's a mystery. Unless this is all part and parcel of what's supposed to happen. Maybe a cutscene. Oh, look at that. We've gone to heaven. Oh, it's just like the Taken Zone in Destiny. Who's this approaching? It's a forest woman. I didn't mean to be. Yeah, but who shot me though? A whole lot of love.
Shall I put your fish cakes on?
I'm dead. Death comes for all mortals, sure some help you were. I'm dead, at least it was quick, I guess it could be worse. Death comes, it's all right, I just wish I knew how. Surely that's a euphemism. I guess there are worse ways to go. Hopefully the next life is kinder to me and my killer, whoever they are. Too bad I couldn't take my killer with me. Let's go with the nice one. Because I'm a nice boy. Ah, well, there's no point in hanging on to anger. All I can do is move on. Honestly, I'd rather die again than keep discussing this. Just let my soul find the wheel. Well, that's very rude. What do I not understand? Get on with it then. We're about to shut the stream. We're getting to the hour. What do you mean, send me back? How? But what about you? There must be a way we can get you out too. There has to be a catch. What's it going to cost me? I'll take my chances in the next life. That's Maximus. Maximus Aurelius. What about you? There must be a way we can get you out too. Well, I'm making friends. Excellent. Do it. I'm ready. Whoever you are, thank you. That's the nice one. I always like to do the nice options. All birth is agony. I'm going to get born again. I wonder if I start as a whole baby, a little baby in the game. Oh no, Kai's waiting there, look. Hello! Ah, there's that other companion that we spotted earlier. What happened to me? All I remember is pain and the voice. Slow down, who are you? I'm sorry about all the trouble. So the whole arrow to the chest thing was part of the story. The voice brought me back. Who killed me? Is the ambassador safe? Thank you, Kai. Yeah, he's all right. He's good. You died. Yep. How about that? How am I alive? I know, it's amazing. Then I came back. I don't want to dwell on it. Am I free to go? Need to see the ambassador. Well, that depends on a few things, like me hitting the button that speeds it all on. Speeding on, speeding on. I do this with all these kinds of games. I like want to move the dialogue on, you know. Great. Maybe he knows who killed me. Kai's all right. I'm okay with Kai. Main quest completed, apparently. New quest acquired. Underbelly. Find the cartographer. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is an hour that just over an hour, which is perfect to give us a good old feel. Hopefully, if you've been watching, and I know most of you haven't, then you will have picked up some little tips and things that I've found. This isn't a game for everybody. I love it. I love these kinds of games. I really, really love an RPG, and I've been waiting for a good one to come along for a while. So, for me, I'm back already. Oh, she's now a shop. She's selling potions. We don't need any of that stuff. So yeah, really good. I much prefer to explore and loot and upgrade and discover than just run around killing stuff. So do we want to unlock that? We've got one pick. I've never done this. Just for the sheer heck of it. Let's see what's in there. Loads of stuff. We'll take it all. Right, so I'm going to save and just have a quick look at my character. Yeah, it's all good. 65 is a good weight to be. We're going to hit the save button just to make sure that we don't lose anything. There you go. 4 hours and 6 minutes on that one. Loved it. Love it. Looking forward to some more of that. Thank you so much, GeForce Now, for that amazing look. Just remember, tomorrow is, of course, Rock and Ray, Thursday. 5 p.m. UK time, 9 a.m. West Coast, midday, East Coast, 6 p.m. Central European. Do join us. We'll be talking about this, because I know Ray's been playing it as well. Plus, all the latest news from GeForce Now, Boosteroid, Black Nut, and others. It's the only place to get the banter that you get from us two fellas. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I've certainly enjoyed your company. I will be back tomorrow, as I say, and hopefully